Walt Disney World, the self-proclaimed most magical place on earth, is home to great attractions, thrills and entertainment. But what is it like to dine there as a vegan? We hope to answer this question by showcasing the meals we ate at counter service restaurants across their 4 theme parks and resorts during our most recent family holiday. Starting at restaurants in the Magic Kingdom area, we visited the Liberty Square-based counter service restaurant Columbia Harbour House, which is described as a seafaring setting serving New England-inspired favourites. The vegan option on the menu was the plant-based crispy mushroom roll, which is cornmeal fried mushrooms, spicy tartar sauce, lettuce, tomatoes and a pickle served with French fries. This had a good flavour and the mushrooms were nice and crispy, and the roll was decent. However, despite being served fairly quickly, it was cold. We suspect it had been sitting for some time, so it was not as nice as it could have been. The fries were the standard Disney counter service fries, which we liked. Overall, not a bad option, but not one of our favourites. A quick trip over to Epcot, where we ate at the Connections Eatery in the World Celebration area of the park. We had the Black Bean Burger, which was topped with guacamole and chipotle sauce on a toasted brioche bun. It was refreshing to have a bean burger as opposed to alternative meat burgers. The bun was nice and light, and the spices in the patty, the guacamole and the chipotle sauce gave this burger nice Mexican flavours. Again, the fries were pretty decent too. We would recommend this as one of the best burgers we ate during our trip. A short walk across the centre of World Celebration, you will find Sunshine Seasons, based in the Land Pavilion. We wanted something quick and simple one evening, so we got something from the grab and go. Our daughter had the Uncrustable peanut butter and jelly sandwich with some carrots and an apple go-go squeeze. This was obviously a fairly simple option, but it did satisfy her. We had the plant-based vegetable wrap, which was full of veggies and hummus. It had a nice flavour, but it was a tad soggy. However, as we really just wanted something quick and simple, this satisfied that need. We can't really recommend it beyond convenience. We now move to Hollywood Studios, which in our view had some of the best vegan options at counter service restaurants across the whole resort. The ABC Commissary, with its Art Deco stylings based on a studio-inspired commissary, served a range of burgers and other dishes. The plant-based option was the California Burger, which was a plant-based patty with sriracha mustard and balsamic glazed grilled peppers and onions with a mayonnaise ketchup blend on a brioche bun. Whilst the burger was your standard plant-based patty, the toppings really made this burger. We particularly liked the sriracha mustard. We also enjoyed having the nice chunky steak fries as a change, or chips as we call them in the UK. Over at Backlot Express, a restaurant which is a real throwback to the Hollywood Studios park of the past, we ordered some fries as a side and then the teriyaki tofu bowl, which was marinated tofu on seasoned jasmine rice with veggies and edamame beans. We really enjoyed the sweet and salty flavour of the tofu, and the rice was nice and fluffy, especially tasty where it soaked up that delicious teriyaki sauce. We were impressed with this as a counter service dish and would order it again. However, we would have liked a little bit more tofu. It seems to be a trend in the UK and the US that servings of tofu in restaurants seem a bit stingy compared to what we would serve ourselves at home. Nonetheless, this dish was a winner. Over in a galaxy far, far away on the planet of Batuu, and located a stone's throw from the famous Millennium Falcon, you will find Docking Bay 7. The Star Wars theming in this restaurant is fantastic. You really do feel like you are dining within the Star Wars universe. The plant-based option is the Felucian falafel and hummus garden spread, which is a chickpea falafel and roasted beet hummus served with grilled pitta. This had lots of lovely flavours, from the sweetness of the beetroot to the garlic in the sauce. We especially enjoyed mopping up the hummus with the pitta. It was also a nicely presented dish and one we would happily have had again. Over in Animal Kingdom, we continued to dine on fictional planets, but this time on Pandora, the world of Avatar. Satu'li Canteen is one of the top-rated counter-service restaurants in the resort, and as you can see, the theming is absolutely incredible. The plant-based option is the chili spice crispy fried tofu bowl, which comes with crunchy vegetable slaw and boba balls served with your choice of base and sauce. The vegan options for the base are rice and black beans or red and sweet potato hash. The only option for the vegan sauce is the charred green onion vinaigrette. We tried both bases and particularly enjoyed the spices on the rice and beans. The tofu had a decent kick to it too and was nice and crispy. This was an incredibly delicious meal. In the beautiful shopping and dining district of Disney Springs, we fancied the American classic hot dog, so we visited B.B. Wolf's Sausage Company, where the plant-based option was the plant-based bratwurst sausage with sauerkraut and German mustard on a pretzel roll. The bratwurst sausage was tasty and very authentic. The combination of sauerkraut, mustard and the wonderful pretzel roll worked really well. This was really tasty and would go down very nicely with a good pint of beer. You can also get a good vegan burger in Disney Springs at Dluxe Burger. Themed around a fictional ranch based near the Springs, Dluxe Burger is Disney's attempt at a more upmarket burger style chain, which is highlighted by the fact that your burger does not come with fries. The restaurant has a nice ambiance with lots of interesting stuff to look at on the walls, telling the story of Disney Springs. We started with the Lagunitas IPA whilst we waited for our food. The plant-based option was a burger with plant-based Gouda, pickles, lettuce and tomato, served on a Parker House roll. As a burger, in our opinion, would not be complete without fries, we also ordered some of their fresh-cut fries. The burger was very tasty and the Gouda added something different, and the bun was pretty nice. The skin-on style fries were also great and actually some of the best fries we'd had. However, at $13.49 for the burger and then an extra $7.99 for the fries plus tax, this was a very expensive counter service meal. Don't get us wrong, the food was good, but in our opinion, not worth the price. One of our favourite places to dine at Disney Springs is Blaze Fast-Fired Pizza, where your pizza is freshly cooked. You are able to build your own pizza from a range of sauces, toppings and cheese. They offer plant-based cheese and plant-based chorizo, which we had with tomatoes and olives. The pizza dough was light and crispy and the plant-based cheese was decent. The chorizo was really smoky, adding a depth of flavour to the pizza. With the number of different veggies you can add to your pizza, you could easily come back and have something different each time, which makes this place great for vegans. They also take cross-contamination seriously, which we liked. A couple of times we ate at our resort, Pop Century, and the neighbouring Art of Animation resort. We had the Korean Impossible Burger at Landscape of Flavours at Art of Animation, which was the standard Impossible Burger with a kimchi slaw. The slaw had a great flavour which made the burger very tasty and unique. At the Everything Pop counter service restaurant we had breakfast one morning. We were able to get the allergy-friendly Mickey waffles with syrup and potato barrels. We also had the vegetable breakfast quesadilla with grilled vegetables, plant-based sausage, plant-based eggs, spinach and pico de gallo served with potato barrels. This was fairly tasty, albeit a bit soggy, which seemed to be a trend with any counter service meals involving a tortilla. Nonetheless, it was still pretty flavourful and it was good to have a decent breakfast option at the resort. This brings us to the end of our whistle-stop tour of the counter service restaurants that we ate at during our stay at Walt Disney World. I think you'll agree that there are some great options whether you're looking for classic counter service staples such as burgers, hot dogs and pizza, or whether you want international inspired dishes such as tofu or tasty falafel. One thing we feel Disney does need to get better at is offering a plant-based dessert or sweet item at their counter service restaurants, as there were little to no options at most places. However, overall, we do think we ate well and these meals complemented our table service meals. Be sure to check out our videos on the best table service meals we ate and the snacks we found across the resort. Until next time, happy vegan dining!